The Paul Allen estate has a deal to sell the Seattle Seahawks to an out-of-town buyer. So what does that mean for the future of the defending Super Bowl champs? KOMO senior reporter Chris Daniels asked a former owner for their perspective and joins us live tonight from Lumen Field with more. Chris.
Yeah, Molly, Vinod Khosla is a longtime 49ers fan and San Francisco investor who is from out of town and has this deal to buy the Seahawks for nearly $10 billion. That would be an NFL record. And with that kind of money being thrown around, it raises some natural questions about the future of the Hawks. Is it a league and perhaps city-altering transaction?
I grew up in the shadows of the Kingdom.
Longtime Seahawks fan Roger Castillo is now thinking about it.
Hopefully the new ownership keeps the team here in Seattle, which I think some people might be worried, but hopefully they keep the winning mentality here in Seattle.
They are the potential new owners of the franchise. Sun Microsystems founder Vinod Khosla, his wife Neeru, and son Neil have a deal to buy the Seahawks from the Allen Trust, according to this letter from the NFL to team executives, that will smash the record-breaking league sale price set by the Washington Commanders just 3 years ago at more than $6 billion. The Khosla Group will buy the Hawks, pending NFL team owner approval, for $9.6 billion.
So we're fans. I'm a big fan, and yeah, we have that in our history.
Eric Nordstrom's family owned the Seahawks before selling them to out-of-towner Ken Behring in 1988, who then tried to move the team to L.A. before Paul Allen stepped in. Nordstrom likes what he hears now.
Grew up going to a lot of Seahawks games, and I have a liking of those old uniforms. I love when they bring those out. It all sounds great. I think that's the new ownership sounds terrific, and I'm in. I'm a fan.
That Behring story, along with the sordid history of the Seattle Supersonics NBA franchise, is what unnerves some observers. The Hawks' lease for the publicly financed Lumen Field is up in 2032 at a time when there is a building boom among NFL teams.
One would be to renew the lease as soon as possible. That would give everybody a sense of commitment.
That will be the unanswered question for Roger and for a lot of 12s as a new era potentially begins in Seattle. The family has said very little about their intentions with the franchise and likely won't until after the NFL finalizes all of this, although Vinod did mention over the weekend on social media that he is excited that the proceeds from this sale will go to nonprofits. As we have documented here, the Paul G. Allen estate required that the sale of the franchise and the NBA's Portland Trail Blazers, that the proceeds of that go to philanthropic purposes here in the greater Puget Sound region and across the country. We also know that Vinod has donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to Democratic candidates in recent years, including Kamala Harris, and he has hosted fundraisers at his Bay Area home for former Presidents Barack Obama and Joe Biden. For now, live at Lumen Field, I'm Chris Daniels, KOMO News.